We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and fisheries. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002, continue to haunt the nation. The war, fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous blood diamond, left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of Grievance, characterized by deep-seated resentment and divisions along ethnic, regional, and partisan lines, remains a dominant force in Sierra Leone's political landscape. These grievances often stem from historical injustice, perceived marginalization of certain groups, and the legacy of corruption and nepotism in government. As a result, the political discourse and interactions in Sierra Leone are frequently charged with mistrust and antagonism, impeding efforts to build a unified national identity. This fractured political climate has significant implications for nationhood and development. The continuous cycle of blame and counter-blame between political parties has diverted focus from critical developmental policies and reforms. Public institutions struggle with inefficiency and corruption, further eroding citizens' trust in the government. Consequently, national unity remains elusive, with regional and ethnic loyalties often taking precedence over a collective national identity. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development efforts, as political instability discourages foreign investment and disrupts long-term planning. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic lines. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical grievances, promote inclusive governance, and foster a political culture that prioritizes national interests over partisan gain.
Yes, family. Good evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning, and good night, wherever on a day. They say good night not because I was on a go, because I know say sunshine and net. So now get me wrong. Afuma mi no piari sekenu. Onesi agbele bia naka uyena. We don't come back today. Today we can't talk about. We confuse the public and now they scatter them. Or they divide them. Now the division not only between the tribes and the regions, you don't go inside the political party them. Then self don't begin scatter themselves. You get 50 flag bearer candidates, all man they put you out yonder, then get them bloggers them where they go and set fire. What is wrong with us? What is really wrong with we? Let's begin examining them. And that's what they can't talk about today. Because we need to know what's wrong, let we try find solutions. But before they reach there, they allow Mr. to relance after Lunado.
Oh, you say, I want to hear, we say, what about we can we? Fame nu seke nungo sukuri nu to. Momo nungo. Momo nu sukuri nu. Famule minakabo. Plenty kushete una. And I can always look for Enpan, the most mighty, the liberated, indigenous, brave assembly. What would they call the Limba people? And what they say Monday. Indeed, Monday is supposed for the country with them. Not to man them where they act like Pekin. The Limba then gets it right. Then you say Monday. The question is, Salonge man them with them. Now term this for una roll una sleeves. Roll una trosses. Not to tell this for begin to lift up with shoulders. Make acts of pomposity. Begin to show all kind big bar. This is time for us to ask ourselves the questions. But Jalo, the last time when we come, he talked about the why factor. We they ask about what, how, but not they ask about why. What to make them be the way we them be so. We don't ask that because we don't want to grow. Now we get for make with society. Not to Englishman get for make and for we. Not to the American ambassador get for make and for we. Not to Germany get for make and for we. When we independence, that the whole purpose that for let we, the indigenous Sierra Leonean them, for come together, devise ways and means in which we go improve we lives. We go transform we lives. We go maintain we safe the best way we can. But we're not going to do them divided. We're not going to do them as individuals. We go only do them where we decide for be a community of Sierra Leoneans, where we all agreeably get one goal. We get clear objectives. How we see we safe. What do we want for we safe? How we achieve them in the area where we want for we safe. But we see them, Apajalo is fault. No, not to Pajalo. When I full of money, every problem come from when they come to Sierra Leone. But when I fail for realizing we all come to Sierra Leone like America. All man can they. Sierra Leone is sanctuary. All man come to Sierra Leone for different reasons. And what him bring we come. Now the very thing that's what we for don't build upon. Sierra Leone be a sanctuary. Now safety, people they can't find in Sierra Leone. Limbaman at the first camp. Chibraman camp. Locoman camp. That's so we begin to arise for different reasons for can't hide. But now when we come, we don't forget saying a sanctuary we can't find. Now we say all man for himself, all man for himself, all monkey only tail. That kind of pattern of behavior. It not get for help we. You see, all man holy bone. All man say no, they drop that bone there. Instead, they don't entrench themselves. They don't dig trenches. They don't go inside the trenches. Because that's what you do when they're at war. All man holy position. Nobody know about change the position. Nobody not feel to say, you got to give. And make Jesus make it easy for we. Say it's better to give than to receive. Unallow we all give something. Unallow we all make that gesture of giving. Let we give for let we able get we community how we want them. If all man say the holy bone, like what him in the man say pan and parable, nime locally mabugla, that means to say bone no go get sweetness. You ibandon. So all man say he bone sweet, say not the ibandon. No. We now put all the bone on the table. Now shebam. Pajalo.
You know, to make a laugh. You don't make it into a joke.
They are not a joke. Sometimes that's how you get into them.
I go put on a table where the people are not ready for build table.
Not the one. He said, I grown it, I grown and go put a table, Lordy. God bless you for that.
When they talk and they see the the way they carry it. I say this man they bill on this case, but you know this year he the bill, I they pull. How you go put bone na table where the people are not ready for bill table?
Table get for day, that's true.
You see, the first problem where we get as a people, and that problem they grow worse, the more educated we become, is that we not get community mentality. The community mentality where they is small. Listen to most of the people the way they campaign for flag. Then quick for attach themselves to the community. In this trip, me na kono, we for this. Hey, we na Kailang, we for this. We na Cambia, we for this. That's the mentality we have. That's the way we understand Sierra Leone. So if they talk for me and put the bone on table, do we have a table called Sierra Leone?
You know the Papa.
Well,
It look like that God will go put her first. They will build table.
you see, we are like the topic for today go. We are a confused people. We're not confused because we're stupid. We confused because we they refuse for unlearn what we sabi and learn new things. We confused because Western education, as it is, not they teach we community existence, then they teach we ego promotion. I don't get this title. Now I make altar we like for flash with titles then. And now they teach we say, if I don't go get PhD, that area was specialized pa, I for can't see how I go apply am na my community. Let the one that will not learn like me, let them self sabi something where we all go use for produce goods and services. I will note that word. I will go back and repeat them. When you learn something, the benefit of your education, not only for yourself personally, now for the people them around you, your family, your community, etc. And with people in our village, then conscious about that. But we not see them the way that they see them, you understand? With people in a village, then conscious say when man get education, he get a capacity for solve problems. That's why if you get small education from a community, everybody they rally around you because they see you as hope. They see you as a channel through which things will better.
Yeah, then they look up to you.
Yes. They not they look up to you because they want to put your ego out there, which is what we do. Then they look up to you, say, this don't sabi some of the things they will not sabi. It go help we solve the problems.
Yeah.
And the only way you can solve the people and problem, not for restrict the knowledge. Call it almost Sierra Leonean educated people, them, almost Sierra Leonean big man them. They go na them village, then call community meeting and sit down and discuss with them people. They not get that time there. And that's the only way you can transform society. Not to forget team up na platform. They talk go to Rata say if you elect me, I go do this, I go do that. Well, you know if you know how they get the money for do what you they talk.
You're right, sir. I just want to add some small salt on which you don't say. Let we go back to many years ago now with society. Waiting a lot of people they don't know. Most of the chieftaincy houses, not to indigenous people. Now people that wake up with skills.
Madingo and Fulani.
Yes. They came with skills. That's how they bring the society come together around them. People meander around them just because they want to absorb the knowledge where they bring come, the master sabi where they bring. Some come as blacksmith, some come as karanke, some come as waliyu or a fodi, somebody where tafsir the Quran, where sabi the Quran, well educated, where they can open a madrasat, that's what they call them, na the village for teach them, picking them. So that was there. But funnily, I don't know what's in the Western book where we bother them, go learn them. Then it gets an attitude change. We're not complementary to with society. I want to expand upon that.
There is an answer to that.
Yes, sir.
The simple answer is Western education, if you get them, you know, separate your culture from the Western education, you they tend for adopt a culture where you don't understand, so you deculturize yourself. I am saying it without malice. 80 to 90% of the educated Sierra Leoneans then are zombie. They have been deculturized. They want to be Westerners, but they cannot. Because the Western society, they accept them. They are lost from their culture because they don't know the nitty-gritties of the culture. And any society where they develop, now the culture then they develop, not a foreign culture.
Exactly. But that's what development is. That is where you improve on what you have.
Take what's in your culture, take technology from other parts, use them for build up your culture.
Yeah.
They don't tell which story say the Chinese them sometime around 1940 or 1950, then go buy one tractor from Russia. Now they can sit down and scatter them. Then look and go, they measure and draw. Then fix them back. When they start them, then put gear one, the thing go reverse. Then say, oh, don't try. Go people them we go behind and come before then develop.
Yeah.
That's what we should be doing, which we are not doing.
But this thing where you talk, and see I go up on the olden days, say we people them, we then karmoko then they can. In fact, even the word itself, karmoko, take the prefix kar, then the suffix moko, moko na a kind of banana cake, a moko. So I not quite get an understanding. I still the research on that for make I know the relationship. But there is something fundamentally powerful upon the word karmoko, kar. That is you wait. That shows that we people are not mind for wait, for knowledge, because they want knowledge.
The light.
Yes. They're not mind for wait, for learn. They're interested in learning. Because we people them always, now we local environment and we villages them. One of the most respected person a teacher, Karmoko. Funnily, the native man respect teacher past.
Not so now.
You know? So what went wrong? Because you see, knowledge, as you can always talk, Anaya, is key to our growth. You cannot do anything without knowledge. So if we get society where they alienate themselves from knowledge, how can we have that growth that we desperately need now?
I will come in to give you maybe an hypothesis to that. You see, as I say, two things disrupt we culture. One, the type of Western education where will they get? Not to say the Western education wrong, but the type that we have is not one that synchronizes, they go with we cultures them properly. Two, they teach we independence, they teach we dependency. 90% of who sabi book will not able to create jobs for ourselves. We get for wait let them give we job. You understand? That's the type of education we have. The other side of the story is because we don't get that exposure to some kind of Western lifestyle where they portray affluence, where we not been there enjoy before. And looking at the simplest way or the easiest ways for get cash so that you go yourself go begin show affluence, it don't disrupt the normal step-by-step approach to development. What I mean, everybody they look for quick cash. Now I make way look at Sierra Leone, even research is almost zero. All the educated Sierra Leoneans would rather not go into research, they would want to go into politics. They don't even know that there is more money in research than in politics, and I save money.
And the other thing we observe with people I worked with in Sierra Leone when I grew up, and people I work with now, when are Sierra Leoneans, could it be the way we were taught? Because we were not taught to think. We were taught to be errand boys. Where
you said it.
Because they teach we for let we understand the rationale. You see, when you understand the rationale, you are proactive in what you do. Because I notice most people they go begin to tell like small picking, you don't wash your face, you don't go through the dirty, can't go yonder, can't go collect this. You not get a job description, rather, now errand boy, because he's not there to think. And I feel say sometimes that don't trickle down. It don't become, because we talk about certain things and they trauma the way we don't get, it become part of we. I don't forget the name of the phenomenon where it become part of we DNA. So
genetic.
Yes, epigenetically, it don't turn to something panwi, because even when you deal with a lot of Sierra Leoneans, if bottle broke, then they see the bottle and they jump and pass, and then they do more. Anybody who asks not to be put on the not to be business. Basically, it not concern me not to be put on there. I don't care who that died. But that is not a community mentality.
The factors that Boku, some now genetic factor, some now because of the kind of education, I go say.
Yeah.
Some then they again say, over time, we don't develop a culture of I don't care. That's what them Frenchman they call laissez-faire. I don't care. You understand? What thing for be like be? Because a lot of people they grab with high hopes. Remember the tell way they go to. Are they hear you? They see you, no worry. You be just, hey, don't go off. The tell when they go school. We had a lot of beliefs about what you want for be. We get a lot of hopes about what you want for be. When you don't done school now, if you go university, you come after university, you can't realize there is nothing out there for you as you thought you wanted to be. You see the trap where you don't fall into. So what in are the next thing? I for begin find way for fit into the system where they hypocrisy, congosa and lie, all the other evil things then begin play. If you cannot get to play these games, what in the setting? Frustration.
I don't know what you want to. You remember one topic we do about how now we they sell themselves to slavery. The one them when they collaborate with the infiltrators, they're not they catch them. But rather than the help for kitchen and company them.
I
So
think situation in a modernized form.
yep.
Now it's not about taking us into slavery physically. It's about taking our resources
Mhm.
and controlling our access to that resource. And that don't transcend into, or it don't metamorphosize into another stage. Because people have no patience to wait any longer to correct what is going on at home. Waiting at the next thing. All man they fend for cow oversee. People sell their properties for their children to come to Europe. Then they take all this train through the desert. Some not they make them. Some they make them. When they reach Europe, then the reality down on them say, that milk and honey no day. You see, it's a trap. But this trap will friend we self we able to commodity because other countries they able to. But this trap can only change if the educated class in Sierra Leone ready for change.
Yeah. You remember that parable?
Mhm.
Then say make you not prepare the road for you picking them. Rather prepare you picking them for the road.
Good. Yes.
So I agree with you entirely. What we get now the road will be prepare for the picking them rather than the other way around.
Because we know they see the, how would I put it? The collective.
Mm-hmm.
We know they see that. It's not a part of our mentality. Even within the country, bad governance is not about bad leaders. It's about bad people coming together to get the best advantage against the rest of the people. It's not that these guys are bad, though. It's just that they don't know how to do good things. They are idiots. They are idiots.
What Winston Churchill say in 1948. He said one always measures friendship by how they show up in bad weather.
And now, we create the bad weather, not only
Yep.
bad weather they
Yep.
come, they
Mhm.
create, because the bad weather they to the advantage of a few people.
Make it difficult for others.
Why do we create that bad weather? Because we not get that community mentality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think we fail for understand Sierra Leone. Development, I don't say I'm here several times. It's not about how many buildings, how many extravagant things we show. It's about our ability to have a sustainable consumption system in place.
You know, making puta,
Mm.
I say development. It's not about bricks and mortar. It's not about physical engineering. It's about social engineering.
What we are saying is the same.
Yes.
Social engineering in the sense that everybody in society, according to a means where you're able to reach,
Mm-hmm.
the ability for enjoy goods and services produced by the society. When a society has the ability to produce goods and services, that penny where they come every day, now they create the wealth of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 1980, China was considered a poor nation, not so?
Mm-hmm.
When the Chinese community, not left an ask, because there's different people in China from different linguistic background and maybe cultural background. You understand? You get Mandarin, you get Cantonese, you get this, you get that. But when the people like come together as a community,
Mm-hmm.
they instigate production of goods and services.
Mm-hmm.
Practically, That puts the Chinese community into a billionaire class. Anything producing, if I produce this pen at China, I sell at $1. If I sell 1 million pen per day, now $1 million because China get the market.
Mm-hmm.
The people of China have the capacity to buy a pen every day.
Mm-hmm.
In Sierra Leone, the people don't have the capacity to buy a mondo of rice per day.
Kondo no debra.
Not created.
Mm-hmm.
This is the wrong thing we are doing to ourselves. We not create the avenue for make people them spend that 50 cents, $1 every day. We say, we people are under $1 per day. We created that condition. And we sustain them, but with policies and practices. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And who is doing this? The political class. Because they think they should massage their ego all the time. Now then forget people and they can't beg from them.
Me. This egocentricity, they ride this ego horse when they go calm down. Well, today, now this program, I want to make people and get a sober reflection. We get this me. It's all about me. Now you see Motamani go make forum of 15 people, they say na CEO. What's now you turn over for here? You know they make no money, you they call yourself CEO. You know, so I want to make a sober reflection. Now redemption today.
Right.
He say your birth comes through others. Your name was given by others. You were educated by others. Your income directly comes through others. Your respect is given by others. Your first birth was given by others. Now, other people enforce was you.
Yeah.
Your birth will be done by others. Your funeral will be organized by others. You will be taken to final resting place by others. And everything owned will be inherited by others. Basically, what are they try for saying here? When you at this world here, be careful how you they treat others. Because amongst them people and the way they maltreat, you they disrespect, you they disorganize. You don't know which one of them get for do you make up where you die. Because then go play with your face in kind way. Even you make a go send you come back, you not go recognize you.
And you don't die, you don't go feel like
We have to be very careful. Because when you die, not so you get for dress yourself. Now other people then get for drop. Not so you even they pick you clothes. If you get for wear clothes. So you know, sometimes we have to look at that. Then thing and day. Because like yeah, the lastly, everything you own will be inherited by others. So then the people when they inherit your property, you not even like them.
You see, you they go into certain natural laws them where the way they explain religion to we would they find and difficult for understanding simple laws there.
Precisely. I agree with you.
Without even preaching all this, let we ask ourselves, why religion they talk about Jama? Islam tell you say una for congregate, not so.
Mm-hmm.
Christianity tell you say una for congregate, not so.
Mm-hmm.
Buddhism say the same thing. All the other religion they say the same thing. Even the things the world they think say not to religious something them. Their secret societies, not congregation.
A congregation, exactly.
So now we ask ourselves, what is behind congregation? Congregation, it tell we say there is a connection in everything where they exist. And that the more everything come together, the more the energy they develop, and the better it will be for every cell within that congregation. Now they look at the thing from a scientific view. Look at the whole society, say, each human being a cell in the organ or organism. You understand me? The level at which science don't reach, it explain to we then simple things here, what people let me tell we first and say, we get for come together as Jama.
Yeah.
Islam say, for make God hear we will for pray together. Not so?
Mm-hmm.
I make them they talk about being members of a Jamaat. Not so?
Mm-hmm.
Christianity tell we the same thing in an indirect way. Say we for be a member of a parish or whatever, we for congregate with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Not so?
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible and the Quran clear about that. They say where 2 or 3 are gathered, I'm there. Not so?
Mm-hmm.
They're not put on the same way, but it is said in those books in different chapters and surahs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then we in Sierra Leone, we decide so not to congregate to for divide we self. Now make a lucky day. Now we responsible for the attack.
You know, just by you using the word congregate, it means a gathering, a collection of people, animals, or things.
Yeah.
And people, then they congregate for a purpose.
And that not means that they're all not the same. This is where we are getting it wrong in Sierra Leone.
Yeah. Because even animal, when they gather together, I say flock.
Yeah.
They're plenty. They can't gather. Mortal man, you get a multitude. But the multitude can be defined on their intention. The congregation can be a mob. Mob na people that we gather for do. You know what I mean?
I know.
We always they gather for both somebody that we they gather, but we gather for the wrong reasons. You dey recommend you're not so gathering.
That congregation.
Arrest me case. Arrest me case. Because the political party now a gathering. It is meant for a good purpose, for long organize yourself.
Yeah.
The party now a bridge between the government and the people. Now a bridge where they be the activists them, where they fight for the people them interest. You know? So basically, we don't turn political party as a mob for fight one another. It is not a political party as in what a political party is meant for. Because political party has very, very good principles. One, people with similar ideology together for create an environment where they work for una all. Una they pick somebody where they go there for go fetch for una interest.
Okay.
This person here, na him, na the person where una they give privileges. Because of them privileges, they give una the right for let una able for asking questions. Because you know where you hold them privileged positions, them privilege they come with
now other people
resources. Exactly.
You question.
Exactly. So then get the right for critique you.
Yeah.
Then get the right for make the you consult them at any time where you feel to say you want to introduce something, because you know they introduce them for yourself. If I cook for you, you don't tell me for say no, I eat pepper. I put too much pepper. Not for you, I the cook. Then you have every right for ask me, why did you put so much pepper? You know I don't eat pepper.
Yeah.
Then you have not done your job. You don't fail by your job. But what will happen when we don't can make them people there feel to say we owe them a favor?
I go tell you, I go answer that question.
Please.
I use that word in several times, but you don't know the gravity of what you can talk. I can just laugh. You say we get a mentality of entitlement. You know, so
Yep.
you know, Kitoka.
Yep.
You see,
I not hear you. What happened?
you know, they,
You don't come on. Yeah, don't come on.
we start say we not live in a community because Western education don't deculturize we. If you can give me small chance, I will go back in time, small bit.
Come on, you have all the time.
Sungo. One of the things that we've been printing on my mind clearly as a small boy was the spirit of community. Community, not because Jack gets past Tom or Jane gets past Mary, but because the people that been believe say we'll have to live together. Like first month, then they cook food, then care go.
Sunakati, yes.
Then they come, the elders then are the community, and they make people knock the tabule and call meeting, all mango sit down, then listen, then discuss. And by then, what they tell you so, we've been getting railway, we've been get an organized society. And the community who been there, the section who been there, we just the enter Songo, then they call that part Makungoyama. Me grandpa, as the dispenser, now they been they live. He had this is bush radio with in tall area where be they buy them long cable na PZ. Now they claim the mango tiku go put the cable right. So they get all the radio station there, that bush radio. But what was peculiar is that in the evening, them pardon from all around. Then they can't sit down. They probably are aware of that. So Alter put the radio near a stand where they by one of the windows then at the veranda. As it is 6 o'clock, they tune the radio. If finger for prayer, if you go inside room, go pray. He left the radio, he opened the window. Then pardon, they can bench then at the veranda. Then they sit down there. Two things came to me at that time. Pardon, they may get a community spirit. So then they can sit down there, listen, then discuss after the news. Second thing is, then pardon, they not being go Western school, but they understand English.
Yeah.
We wouldn't go then Fankada mass school them with the course with people and say then are illiterate. How come them part they been they understand what in and they talk about BBC English, then sit down and discuss them? Then why was it that they had to come together every evening for can sit down and listen news? Now the community spirit.
Yeah.
And Pajalo, as dispenser, not discriminate. Then she said this spy they with we, he open to we, then they come to them. Then middle night, if somebody sick up, somebody something happen to them, then they can't try, they grab it, treat them. And once they treat, not like now with a money business, it treats them free. You understand? Because in those days it was unethical to take money from people.
Yeah.
That thing that they all don't disappear from with society. Because we get a misplaced mentality we can take over with society, where now the more educated we become, the more selfish and dangerous will they be in our society. And we feel say we're entitled. That entitlement, then they call themselves chosen few.
Yeah.
As if God stupid like them for choose them, no more the other people. Let them
Because they feel so important that you wouldn't go represent, you know, for scrutinize them. You have no right, you not get any audacity.
Nice all.
You know, the thing was so sad, this issue of not scrutinizing them. It don't show the total split. If you scrutinize them, you would only scrutinize them if they are on the opposite tribe.
Or on the opposite side.
Or the opposite party.
We're all now at the opposite
or
side.
the opposite religion, or the opposite region. So now, even the word party, it's like when you get orange, you split it into two, you get two parts. This is not party, this is not party. You split it into four, you get four parties. But at the end of the day, all them parties that they get for come together and become a whole again.
Well,
we now, immediately when we split the orange, because of selfishness, you know, for share, you don't want to come back. Lord, keep this to we safe. Lord, no go back. Now that's orange community. Lord, be whole again. No. You see,
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You don't live in the UK for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't observe them parliamentary proceedings?
Yes.
Have you observed that they say like na fun and they make, but then they take the issues then serious?
They can make serious palaver inside it.
They make the palaver not because they want to make palaver.
Mm-hmm.
At least and let them get knowledge.
Yes.
Watch the policies of the government now in power. Most of it comes from what the opposition say. Most of what in the government they put pressure on now for do. Now what in the opposition they critique them against?
The government want for cut money and disabled people. The population, the opposition, they say no, it's not a good idea. I'm not accepting. And not so just the government. Some government backbencher then too disagree. The man don't do a U-turn. Some people they turn back. At the camp. Some people they turn back and say, na a weak man. He do a U-turn. This, that. No, the man not say in order there for himself. In fact, one of the old Labour leader, Lil Kennock, the Welsh guy, they did a whole interview where he talks, say, enough for church, them people and them money. A civilized society is not mentioned on how it teach the powerful and the strong, now how it treat the vulnerable. The strong get money, that is the people that will get boku money, will get past 10 million. Now then for pull that money from, now then for tax. And this waiting I want for can do. They want for tax the vulnerable, that is cut disabled people the money, then give tax break to the rich. The man say no. Those are the people, they get plenty. They owe we a lot because they don't benefit a lot from everybody else. So they're supposed to pay more taxes. This is the debate where they get now. This is the debate where they get now. So you are right. And the other thing where I need for puts at this point, now we parliament now, then the alahala, then get them party positions, then get their ideologies, then are different benches. But guess what? After when I don't debate, then they can't the pub, they are one again. They are one country. They are one people. They go debate in their philosophies and their ideologies. But by the time when they come out, then they transition into being British again. Because the whole reason whether they argue and whether they debate for, now for let them make Britain better.
You know why I bring this point?
Yes, sir.
We on side, politics now the platform where they divide we. And not only in Sierra Leone, all over Africa.
Africa, yeah.
Politics now they divide we. Politics is related to we clan mentality. Okay?
Mhm.
A white man, politics, they unite them. They are not in the same political party. They will shout and do everything they want to do. But at the end of the day, everybody, they reason with each other, then come together because they know say we're all different. That recognition of diversity, within different per we, now the greatest problem of race.
Agree.
We know they look say, but even that Jama, let's take politics aside, even Jama, when people meet together, you they see say the way people they treat each other, it's an issue of snobbery and in diversity.
Oh God, Dande is so much then as Sierra Leone. Like for instance, the
Take the politics.
yep. The Fritonians, then they call we come out na the country, then call we country. Then if you're a Muslim, the one in a Friton and they call you Marabu. Then we the team, then they call him them Arata. They then they call we Kenya Muisia. You know? And all the kind of group level, the group we serve, we're not doing it for positive results. We are doing it for cause divisions. Like I could give you example, Naya. You see, when you look at with society the way they function, haven't you noticed? We'll go meet up any side, and house party come out.
Well, me, they not they ask me that
No, they
now.
do. They do. They
But
do.
until now, and we
Uh-huh.
are not.
You know,
But
because
they
you see,
notice say
uh-huh.
when people gather together,
Mm-hmm.
tend to group together according to the tribe, then party, and then region where they come off from.
Mm-hmm.
But for sales party, we all man knows are they. So they're not they
What,
ask me.
what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say to you is, we get a problem with patronage and patrimony. When we meet, now the Sierra Leonean community, whether na home or abroad, udana you papa, usai come out. You see that they try to attach themselves or exclude you.
Now
Because
this robbery in we.
exactly. So then quick. They don't try for establish something where get commonality for make them go able for do kukujumuku within a group, inside a group. Like for instance, Usaji come out. Nagbinti. Me say me uncle na dey come out. We that brother. Me granny na dey come out. Me grandpa na Nagbinti go school. We always the force for try for find a commonality factors, not so for unite us positively, but for unite us for that we belong among the Joneses.
We get the clan mentality.
Yes. So what would they do that? You they find out for say now Sierra Leone, Boku people how they get job because he auntie married to that person day, that connection day. Like for instance, me and somebody be get some debate where are correct. Anytime we they talk, he don't work in APC. Why he work in APC? Because your uncle work in APC. But your uncle how he work in APC? Now because he married na Pujongu. Inside the Pujongu, he married at the chief house where one of the big man in the APC married inside that house there. Even though he come on a SLPP, they get a symbol inside APC. Well, they get that symbol there. The other person, that connection there, the nephew, he get job inside APC. But anytime we get opportunity, the uncle and that's my guy and my mama is a brother. You know? That mentality there, that family business, that sababu business, it don't cause a lot of problem in our country, and it still happen. If you look at the people way that they chosen few, they are all related. They are all cousins. They are all from the same vine, kind of like. And you find out for say because of that, they're all the forced for marriage into certain families because they want to be connected. And you not married to them family then you not get connection with them family then you find out for say you not going to ever get a good job. Not that you not get the skills, not that you not get the ability, not that you are not proficient in doing something where go create growth in the society, but just because you are not acquainted with that chosen few. Everybody they try for be part of these groups. Look at the people that we dey inside. Like then they make one audio. Scrutinize two people them. The only man who can come attack me, he not attack me because I'm wrong with what I said. But he not for say, and not for say he related to them two people in because then two people in they are cousins. They are cousins. And then both be hold power. One a head of state, the other one a minister. They are cousins. Now so the minister get the position in the first place. Well now, this person, nephew to both of them people and he take offense. Not so because of what I said is wrong, now because they try to protect them. Because Sierra Leone don't need a situation, will not fight again for what is right. Will they fight for who we like, who that we support, who that we come up from the same area. So you find out for say the moral decadence, it just they get worse because of that. I don't know how you see them.
Well, it's something, not a moral decadence. Culture, now a reflection of how we think.
Mm-hmm.
Culture, now habits we don't become repeated over some time.
Mm-hmm.
I give you that example of what be the happen na Songo,
Mm-hmm.
the early 1960s, not so?
Yeah.
Between 1960 and 1970,
Mm-hmm.
because of the newfound independence and controls by WISEF to WISEF,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things changed in Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
A new culture emerged in Sierra Leone when they destroy Sierra Leone. So,
Yeah.
what in bring this culture about? You remember before come online, I tell you, say,
Mm-hmm.
they do some calculation, not so?
Yeah.
You see, if we get for be honest, we are not matured emotionally and intellectually for independence in 1961.
I agree with you.
Why? Because we get a society, we don't divide itself into clans, ethnic groups, etc. That society, the major part of them, we constitute over 80% of the society, not ever get exposure to the system the way they use now. The British then start for practice Westminster politics with the Creole them sometime around 1863, when they form the Legislative Council of Freedom. Then bill one funny bodos up Tower Ilusai, you get foreign affairs ministry now. Now them in call the parliament, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Even though now them been there in control, but they started teaching people in the western area how for govern themselves. And this political practice goes side by side with the fact that within that same period, a lot of people in the western area they don't exposed to this European education. Up country, whether not by willful or not by accident, they left them to themselves.
Their own devices.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
1906, then go to we grand uncle Nagbinti, Almami Racine. Go talk to and say, one governor probing. I think my name Pashaki Bintek. They go talk to her and say, we want come for can start education. They'll give na education like we learn ourselves begin do things with we. But they came with a condition that the education will be mainly philosophy, literature, then they teach the Pekin and technical skills. That was the original aim of the Bo School.
Yep.
Okay? They had an agreement, then go open the experimental school na Koema because it is between Tonkolili and Mende line. That line they across.
And Bo, yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you reach mile 91, as you pass there, before they go Moamba Junction, one curve area, they meet one village where they call Roche and Kamandao.
Mm-hmm.
Kamandao, then they talk the two languages, then they.
Yeah, that's the boundary.
Yes. That boundary go on north-south. Sierra Leone. So when they go 1906 with this Western education, then start in a short while, then come with the school Nabo. Imagine from 1906 to 1961. Yes, education been done there with the EUB mission, which they call UMC. Then we don't extend into Moamba district, Bont district, Tonkolili. Yes, we know. But the major part of Sierra Leone been get this exposure. Then by 1948, Lansford Slater as governor go establish a legislative council. We call them Protectorate Assembly.
Protectorate Assembly.
Then begin practice this Westminster politics day. Then they made the biggest blunder when I in the affect with it today. Then say the Protectorate Assembly for chiefs and their wards. So this social class, that status thing, kick into the politics.
And it be done day from the way we then start the colony and the protectorate, because the colony then be get Western education, we then bring come for rehabilitate the Creole, then we then bring come back. But
from the tell them make the camp, put them call
yes, yes. So when they come, then we get their own interest. They were Christians.
Yes.
We'll be talking about that last week. What we talk about this remote control business. Anybody when they come, they get the interest. The missionaries had their interest. And then can make education synonymous to Christianity. When a part of the problem as well. Because you find out for say
we don't come with the not when Arabic education.
Exactly. From the 10th century, that was not recognized. It was not recognized. Because even when they do the census, then they ask you if you can speak English. If you say no, then you are illiterate. You are illiterate. You know? And literacy is not about English. It's about writing, reading and writing. Can you read or write? You say yes. Which language? It can be English. If you say no to English, they say which other language? You say Arabic. It was not on the surveys that what they do.
American.
Yes. 30 days, you cannot believe it. For let you know, say we get problem. We surveys them what they do for we census. They're not a put if you can read or write Arabic. Challenge me if I'm wrong.
No, you're correct. You got to say that where the things that we confuse we bring all this division per we bring all this entitlement mentality now they discuss about so.
Yes. Now can be a district.
The way give expert on people and say left them. They don't know anything else. That's what they know.
Because Biledixi, now the university town. Now the first university in Sierra Leone, Biledixi, they built by a man called Fodi Tarawali. The man was so successful in running his university to an extent Walmart Edward Blyden. Go visit and you go admire how efficiently they run the university.
Blyden became a Muslim.
So
Blyden was a Muslim after that visit.
Well, these are things people don't know. And I do not know why you're not going to be interested for know something like that. For a powerful Pan-African of Edward Blyden, his stature, for able see the light. He embraced the light. They don't tell we that. Beaucoup things then they will not know about.
All going to whether not light or darkness, it's not.
Well, me not Christian, but I believe say anything what we do, we get for do them with honesty. We get for do them with
The other side of the story. The first man will write a team manual. I get that man. I think I be don't send unto you.
You sure? Yeah, I be ask you. That
manual to you.
Okay. Yeah. With a name after Chileka Secondary School.
He lived in Potloko for a number of years. He researched the Timni language. He wrote a manual about the syntax, the axioms, etc., etc. I think I sent them to you. Reverend Shilenka wanted to establish the grammar school at Potloko. The people then, because they don't get Arabic influence, they refuse.
The same with Gambia.
Grammar school where they not free to na Potloko before establish.
The same with Gambia. Do you know the first Ahmadiyya school outside in Bila, Sierra Leone?
Outside.
Narukupur, in the 30s.
Ah, well. Because maybe they feel saying a board and build the
No. The Catholic then come Narukupur, they run after them. And the people enough. So they
don't come from the 17th century.
16th century.
This Balhatsa Barriera.
They come with CRS.
Yes. Right.
Yes, they come with CRS. You are right. Now then first come, the Catholic mission, and then first come, but then left, then go how they call this place here? Yeah. So the whole thing is, you are right. You are so correct. The education system we come, it come with Christian missionaries. The missionaries, they get their own intentions. Then the European and we colonize they're not be interested for what we learn at all. You could just imagine from 17th century where you colonize people, you know, open no school until 1906. Over 100 years.
That was the first government-funded school in Sierra Leone.
The second one, a model, na Freetown.
It turned to Prince of Wales.
Yes. You know, so you find out for, say, you know, people them will get this habit as they make they open them, mouth them, international community, the international. Why did we fight for sovereignty where it's just painful.
Mister, did we fight for sovereignty?
Well, some of there was a divide, you remember, the country people are not be fed, but the Creole they resisted the white people because there were strike all over Sierra Leone. Because a lot of people don't even know about that.
Question. Did Sierra Leone actually demand independence, or was it given to us?
It was more like given to us, but we resisted a little bit. The Wetman them at the camp, the Wetman them, we don't get quite a lot of colonial, anti-colonial campaigns in Nigeria, Ghana, and one of the parties will be the leader that now Wallace Johnson, which you know. And Wallace Johnson also challenged the colonial people and say, come on, you're not going to use your people them. They go fetch war, then go tento, una wear shoes. You know? You remember the popular case where Wallace Johnson win a Freetown, where he say, come on, if una they wear shoes, the black man for wear shoes. And he win that case now the High Court in Sierra Leone for the whole of West Africa. Now we so German begin wear shoes. Because now they're waiting them they call motis. Motis, can you imagine? You go to bush na bandage you the tie na your foot, you know they wear shoes. Bandage, chuk they go inside your foot. You know? Wallace Johnson fought for that. And if you look the history books, there were strikes all across Sierra Leone. Na Gambia, na Bo, na Bond, na Freetown, everywhere. But
Well,
then,
I'll tell you something.
yes.
They gave us independence not because they feel say we mature for independence, but they wanted to avoid any economic and political pressure. Because one, they had learned from the Indian experience.
Yeah.
Mahatma Gandhi, etc.
The Ghanaian as well.
Two, immediately after the Second World War, Europe was a broken place. They didn't have the economic power to govern themselves. They had to depend on assistance from America and other parts. You not go there, you not get mondo for eat rest. Then they go take man for can they take their mondo.
No, you not get condo for mondo. Then you go bring on a party for can you eat you condo.
So
you're right.
Let's go. And the other factor was because them blunder and create a European war and make it into a world war. And me get for go take people and for comfort for them. Solomon, Frenchman, they all been done carry Europe. They don't see this goddess and god people. See they send a mortal man like we. So the whole perception changed. And that started some movements in Africa, with certain areas of Africa demanding independence. Britain look and say, this go be in with best interest, let them people go, but let find way for control them. In Sierra Leone, it was very easy for them to control us. You know why? There were two states operating within one state.
One state.
That two-state mentality now gets today. And now we don't make them not only two states, we don't make them three states.
Yeah, it don't multiply past that safe. We don't have fragments.
Structural, psychological problems we not they pay attention to. Before independence, the Creoles wanted to agitate for Western area for be a separate country.
Yeah.
The Creoles them, one after that hot tax war, they felt aggrieved because now they suffer most by the hot tax war. You understand? British blame them, the people in the up country blame them. A lot of Creoles lost their lives.
Yeah.
You understand? So that grievance been only done. Then the white man now can see say then people who don't give their education and now people will be all as slave. Now they're not wising up. So how do we control them? They made the Creoles a victim. It was a willful act.
Yeah.
They made them into a victim. The Creoles wanted to extend camaraderie to the people in the up country.
Yeah.
They made resistance. And take that resistance. I know they talk, I know they do brief for Creole, but they tell you say that two-state mentality now one of the problem with they will confuse. The second problem would then create. Maybe they did it willfully to neutralize the whole thing. At the opening of a school where they say for sons and wards of chiefs, then they go open protectorate assembly for chiefs. So automatically they don't create division up country. Now that division, now it make SLPP scatter where APC rise. Now APC and SLPP are dog and puss.
And one thing they back also where people are not ever talk about. You know, say the Creoles were divided too.
Yes, they were.
Because the Nova Scotians, them, now they first come.
Yeah.
And when the Nova Scotians, then they can't find out for say the Nova Scotians, them, be they put sense that the natives then ill, they were not comfortable with it. And also the fact that the Nova Scotians then when they come, but could not be malata them and then come with white women them. Will not be look good to the colonial people and say black man married with woman. Because if you want professor be there in those days, whether be top professor, I get that interview that I will send on to you. When the interview him, he's a mulatto, now be a professor. Some of them people then come now as them returnees and so them come professors, so them be very educated. Well, right. Then bring the maroon them. The maroon them now be the lower. According to them, because they not be sabi book, then we don't cut away, then we don't cut rope long time from their own plantation. Then they free themselves. And then now they talk about that in history. Say
What can go from Haiti?
yes. So what's happen? The Creole them, they get their own place where they did. So the waitsman, when the Maroon themselves say they want for camp, then arm them, then give them ammunition, then count ammunition. The Creole them, they get a civil war amongst themselves. A lot of people know they talk about that. They fought among themselves. Check the books. It's a fact. The Maroon and the Creole and then fought because the Nova Scotians, they felt they were better off than the Maroons. Them, the better pass the Maroons them. The Maroons them, now, they are very hot-headed. They don't take nonsense. Now, no nonsense people. So, they see them one and they as them they call it Uncle Tom them. Then Uncle Tom them. They were brainwashed and then when are the house slaves. They now they not be ever dilute them. They not be ever mix. So they not be then we get problem with them fats not saloon. They not I don't know why they talk about that, but there was a both and also the team need them. Gravel town wouldn't be there. Then born Gravel Town. Gravel Town was burnt down by the chimneys. Then said we get a boss with the chimney there.
Ever read this book?
No, I don't read that yet.
Fitzboy. Farid Anthony.
Okay. I go see if I go get them.
Talk to there.
You know? So the chimney themselves, they said boss with them. So all them things that we need for know them.
You know what they do?
Uh-huh.
They burn the government house, not our Ilusa State House, this room. After them burn and I kill Jackass and bury the head. Say nothing of for better. Once they under they make the power.
Exactly.
It is inside this. They are said.
Well, these are the things. People don't know about these things. Because they can make like for say, oh, the Creole and this, that, the Creole and get their own troubles. They kill 800, over 800 Creole and the Mende uprising.
Oh.
You know? Because the Mende part of the all tax war, they call it Mende uprising. You know, they call it all tax war. You know? They kill 800, over 800 of them. The only known recorded chimney person where they kill na the north, na the Reverend, na Putloko. Where they kill, you know, and one of the people that were interviewed by Bure, now be Reverend Elba, when I the only person we get by Bure in your own point of view of what happened, how it happened, and I read that some document, but I don't look for that report today. I don't know if they ever release that report today to we, you know.
Bure report.
Yes, by Bure be.
You don't forget.
You know.
As report on the attacks.
No, now the one way Reverend, how do you call him? Elba, right? I will send to you Usaya, read them. Reverend Elba, interview him. 30 days people don't see that report today. And he hand them over to the governor.
Them been cover all lentin and they until recently now they make they open. You see, a good way they do some of them programs, yeah, let Salon people they understand, say, with problem na Sierra Leone is not about tribe nor really region. It's about a psychological confusion we'll get. And then train we, then teach we for understand and believe in each other.
Yeah.
We get a mentality of that man. May have been small and they tell me she not go na neighbor also, not for it today, but I say why?
We all. They told us all that.
The next thing was not play with round and then are you enemy. I say me not get enemy.
Now look, class them. Not so you type.
Not a class business. It was about enmity. Whatever I mean, them beef, me no know. You understand me? And honestly, a lot of things happen in my childhood where radicalize me. Because certain things they say, and they ask me, why should this be? And it happens that I've been grow up in a place where I've been getting freedom for ask questions. You understand me? When you look at the larger society of Sierra Leone, the biggest crisis is that these things are happening in society, but because the majority of the people and them bring the opener for question anything, so when you raise those questions, they see you as the enemy. Even as we are talking here, a lot of people think so. Them are they go too far. Because that's the mentality we have. And I always don't say, if we not change the way they think in Sierra Leone, don't forget it. We will always get the leaders they will get so until thy kingdom come. Now we they create the leaders they will get. Julius Madabio would never have been at State House if he not been get people in Vietnam where they support what they do. And as Commander be forever go State House, if he not been get people in Vietnam where they support what they do. That's so.
Yep.
So whether the leader good or bad, not to the issue. The issue is what in the social mentality, what in our emotional intelligence, what in our perceptions about life, when I through that we they elect leaders. And with we country where they so, we get for begin ask what in the solution. You know why we need for ask what in the solution? We cannot continue like this. Now, with divided mentality, now the reason for poverty in Sierra Leone. People come from afar, then see we as a divided people, and they take advantage, Pawi. The Lebanese came, they settled down, they make wealth. Other nationals from West Africa came, they settled down and make wealth. Now we don't get people them, they come away Pakistan. Whether they're not Pakistani or otherwise, we don't know. Then they do more damage now than we think we are seeing. These are the guys who come with most of these tramadols to Sierra Leone. Then what in the children they do when they reach Sierra Leone, they don't sell them drug, destroy we young population. Then get involved in gold mining. Now, if you see the rivers, then at Sierra Leone, now they're all muddy and wooden.
Environmental problems all over the country.
No, that's only environmental problems. Systemic destruction of Sierra Leone now they go on. Because the people of Sierra Leone not able to sit down and ask themselves the necessary questions what they need for ask. Everybody they fed for you. So then they easily can then use we. And they easily can then use we, then give we pittance, they make millions.
No, they're not give we pittance. Then they give the one and we feel say them born them better pass we. When are the chosen few? Because when they make the arrangements, them, they know they consult we. Look how they call this place here. That how they call her, that black within that beach. How they call her?
Black Johnson.
Black Johnson.
They don't go broke people the host day.
They not consult the people them.
They consult them.
They not they ever consult people them. Then they can't impose on the people them. Then they talk for say we don't pay the people them, we don't this, that. And mostly
you don't force to pay somebody. If the person say "Una no use me land," it's not for you, sir. I don't tell you the story. 9 minutes from me now. They want build a bridge. One mommy getting what himself. He said no. Now then they look at how for past that bridge over. Wait, last show now the bridge. I show the bridge. Then they look at how for pass them over. They not go broke the mommy house by force. You see this bridge? You see this bridge?
mm-hmm.
Now one lane bridge where them built since 1958. Then get electric light and everything. But because population don't increase now this area, this bridge not able the traffic anymore. You see this still at the point pencil?
Mm-hmm.
You see this?
Mm-hmm.
Now the mommy they keeping us. They get a land wake up here to the house. Opposite, they get a petrol station. This one grain land now stop the construction of a new bridge where for come straight so. Now then they look at how for go a little bit further up, let them build a bridge where they can over. Let's laugh now. Over. Because they respect the mommy in right. You understand?
Well, Naya, what you can talk about Naya say we don't need to fight for what we achieve for we communities. And when we get somebody we talk for say politics not to do or die. You see the way they castigate that. How you not go fight? How not to do or die? You don't have to fight. You communicate. You talk to each other. You resolve issues by dialogue. It's not about winning. It's about winning for everybody. So when we talk about leadership, always when they talk about that man with the whole cutlass in hand, the medieval days, the days of old, when a trank man in the big chief, man way brutal, man way wicked, you know, we don't pass that stage then day by long time.
The point at issue is we have transformed the world from the physical man to the intellectual man.
Yes.
Is Sierra Leone transforming? We rarely get intellectuals in Sierra Leone. We don't transform from that physical mouth the old cutlass go fet to the mouth they use the intellect, it control things. Now they don't reach a stage, they don't make AI. Notice so?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know AI is sniffing on everybody on Earth now? Do you know that?
Yep.
Except if you not get mobile phone. If you get mobile phone, AI they sniff on you. They know everything we do and say now.
My brother, there is quite a lot of things where we don't know about the society, and quite a lot of people are not interested to know, because even the create them, then get how you call themselves ethnicity, because some come out from Jamaica, some come out from Canada, some of them they come direct from Jamaica. They not come as the slaves, returnee slaves or free slaves. So they then come for themselves, like Salako Maxwell is one of those people. Salako na him come for himself self. You know for the na Jamaica, he can Sierra Leone. He come, he live his life. You get this man, Calendar. Calendar is also Jamaican. We can Sierra Leone. When I Creole, he fall under that group there. But then they get diversity within the Creole, they get diversity.
But every group get diversity, not all. Even the team need then get diversity, men they get diversity.
Yeah.
Fulani get diversity. Every group get diversity. The point at issue is we have never sat down to look at that simple place what they call Sierra Leone. Everybody they tell you I'm Sierra Leonean. If you ask her what in a Sierra Leone, not sabi.
A lot of Saloma don't even know how we get Oje, how we get Ode, how we get anything and they enslave them with a cage. Now the waters, now the seas, where the British Navy cage, the boats with them they carry them go, they not reach. Now then they can't left from Sierra Leone, but could not be get transport for go back to Nigeria.
Not to Nigeria or Giacomoto.
Some men come on Nigeria, so then from Nigeria, from
Italy or the Ivory Coast, Ide Togo, Ide Benin,
yes. So when they catch them, then not be they go again. They left Sierra Leone.
Poor society. Ide Sierra Leone, Ide Liberia,
Burkina Faso,
Ivory Coast,
Central Africa. It is Central Africa too.
Now we not understand because we not find out. These are some of the solutions them where I think say we go get to problem. This one has been tried, it don't fail. This asset declaration and anti-corruption, it don't fail because we not ever get anti-corruption anymore.
I mean,
the project of Sierra Leone, we get for begin make a budget where the citizens themselves for participate for make. What do I mean by this? Every region, every chiefdom, every year, they forget their own input where they make as to then demands. Then,
yeah.
They be part of the national budget. You know, they go make budget for people them about roads and hospital, where sometimes the people they need in a water.
But so they don't allow the people to take part in the conversation.
That's the key problem we have in Sierra Leone.
Do you realize, Sierra Leone, we elections of party leader, both parties, both big parties. Now delegates and the votes, the population not the votes.
What?
Because now Labour Party, then you get 22 nominations from the party leader them. You can forget 22 nominations. After we get the 22 nominations, then put one forward to the party membership, then vote. We now the how you call them, the delegates and the vote. That means to say we not get the
and how are those delegates elected? Because delegates now somebody then they elect say go represent we.
Yes.
How are they elected?
Then the delegates in America the vote. The delegates in Salon the votes. The one in England the votes. But the people them where now the membership not they participate. How you go call that democratic?
You know understand the question what they ask.
Yeah.
For say delegates the vote, not a wrong thing, but it has to be that each delegate is elected by the grassroots. Do we have that process in Sierra Leone?
I don't know. What I know is all other countries, them where they talk about democracy, when a mature democracy like England, conservative, Labour Party, the membership and then the vote. Primaries. And in the vote. America, now the same thing. Now the people in the vote, primaries. For me, they go able to get the party leader. We now a selected few.
They should not be selected. They should be elected.
When I selected and a selected few, that is where are they called the how you call themselves? The delegates them, and then they vote for waiting. But look, I mean, they talked to somebody the other day. They try to argue with me over the Secretary General conduct. Now they ask a simple question. I say, do you know who are the longest Secretary General of APC? The person don't know. Now I say Sheki. The person was shocked. He said, no, Sheki na be the head and na be the leader and chairman. Now I say, and also Secretary General. Iti Kamara na be deputy. During Pasheki term, then get 2 deputies. You get Iti Kamara and Patrick Ojon. Then after Iti Kamara and Patrick Ojon, Eddie Toure.
Good evening.
Yes, how are you, sir?
No problem. How are you doing?
Papa, we tell God thank you, Pature.
Well, now they are kind side because now this day they try for explaining there.
Mhm.
The delegates are elected on a corrupt system. Now they try for
Totally corrupt.
the delegates are elected but through a corrupt system. Like for instance, now if Samura say he contest again, no go win. Because the one they all
No,
win
it's
and
not
cow
about Samoa, it's about the sanity of the electoral.
Of the state, yes.
Now they talking now. I know she not sanitary, no the how you can
Pature.
I'm inside because today I want to sleep with because the system the one shut down small.
Okay.
But
You see,
not
because
to
you know, they make the accident questions, yeah?
okay.
When people they not get that relevant education and they not care forget them. This thing about electoral justice, not about Samura Kamara or APC or SLPP. It's about the sanity of electoral processes. If you have a process where voting or elections is not properly done at any stage, then the whole election is not proper.
But that is what the will talk about. Not the way proper. Madabio,
Not to
waiting need to be
Madabio, now we the people them, you know. Madabio, they take advantage.
No, wait, let put the argument.
INSF be a flag bearer. During in days, because a lot of stakeholders then be there against the candidate because of the record. But in the like how the power ideology inside the SLPP, now it make them bar off so they then go lock they say that the chairman, the local inside Motuka way that
Sumano Kapen.
Zambia. We be
Na
that
Sumano
chairman.
Kapen.
So they revolt against that man because that man they be there against Marabio. So Marabio a revolt now he make cow togri inside the SLPP. They orchestrate, they sweep that part in executive. They cow in executive. They make those delegates for him. Now he make when they make the election, he sweep. Now the same way I explained to then they have Samura. The past delegate for APC. Now so we do all the other candidates them.
Yeah.
The other one them all.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
we can't vote for Samura. So now the way in Brandy, if you don't know, they elect delegate. Nine call lower level election. So lower level election now for elect them delegate there step by step. Nine they will not come up and delegate. So nine and the first stage where they don't make the delegates them. Now then come to the second stage when now for elect party officials who they know election at SLB right now. So the third stage now for the flag bearer them. So now so the thing is alone. So the delegates them, then they elect them through a corrupt system.
Very corrupt.
All Samura today, he say one contest back for the next election, they get delegate them. Because they not castrate the system for make not get delegates them. And backed by the fact also that Samura and people they don't take part by the the process. So if even if one take part in the process, then you get delegates them. Gonna so they do. They know that they get as delegates.
And besides, Mr. Ture, what you mean they try for talk is the Labour Party now, yeah?
The,
Now the MPs them, the councillors them, now then they
the
vote for
right we have
the leader. Then
voting.
you forget 22 nominations, then they
We-
present them to the membership.
and
That
they
is a
call
more democratic system.
There we go one by one.
it,
Okay, sir. Go ahead, Mr.
oh, you may talk. I know you answer for.
No, what I'm saying is the system now, yeah, I feel say it's more democratic because the councillors.
No, pass what you tell me. So now wait, go one by one.
Yeah, because they agree now too.
You hearing me?
I not be area.
Were you hearing me now?
I know area. Do I make area?
You know the area?
You hearing?
No.
Hello? You hearing me?
I don't be area.
Me hear you very clear, very
Small.
crisp. You hearing me now?
No, you don't go back. Because I be hearing briefly. I be hearing you say you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Hello? You can hear me?
I hear you now, yes. I hear you
Okay.
now.
Waiting at the talk about. Then Naya, we get better democratic system. The MPs, the councillors, and all the party waiting them. Now then they nominate. And anybody want for be flag bearer Naya, you forget 22, not less than 22 nomination. Then they go present the person to the party membership. Now the party membership now they vote. And that's what conservative self they do. So you find out for saying that the people and the people that they want for represent as flag bearer.
Yes. Then say Imran, nine they do just because it's corrupt. Nine they do so indirectly.
No, but with the
Because-
membership, not they vote.
No, the membership and then vote for the delegates them. The membership.
They vote.
Then they vote for the delegates them. The membership.
The
Now the
people
membership.
them, rather than going to vote, then they let them buy them. No, Sam. Our people are cheap, so they are responsible for the problems.
Yes.
But I feel to say that for be allow the membership for vote for the flag bearer rather than delegates voting for the person.
Imran.
Mm-hmm.
Send us alone now, say una go match pass for me. The first trailer they tell you now for sell water money. Our people are cheap, so they
I have gone through that. You're right.
Yes.
I have gone through that.
You wait till election. You wait till election term just now reach where they reach now for cook for them every day. They forget their problem for the past 5 years. They are very cheap.
Well, people are cheap.
Yeah. Very,
We
very
therefore
even
get
this
patience to educate them, and if we really want to make Sierra Leoneans understand the depth of them problem, let we stop for blame the politicians.
no, not to them.
Now the people and they create the problem. Imran, if you go today, you go stand election as alone. I swear to God, every day you get for cook 10 bag rice.
Yes, exactly. Every day for cook. Then for enough for each no more.
What you make you read when they talk? You don't get money. You want to be. You don't have to have money. Not your money that they can't give you. The manner policies that they put before you. Waiting it gets for offer. Waiting at expertise. How will they plan the country? But then they talk and play. How you go win election when you don't get money? It's not about money. It's never about money.
You know why? You know why people think that way? Mr. Ture, you know why? Now, because the people they now understand what in politics they're about. And at the beginning of this program, I talk say, we not be mature for independence. Imagine, they don't practice Westminster type of legislature, now the Western area for 98 years before we get independence. In the provinces, now 13 years. So the thing about Western politics to them is about kankadiko.
The disparity, very, very big, very big. 98 years to 13 years, the disparity is just humongous, huge.
We therefore begin face with realities and get to people and for understand, say, a greater percentage of what is wrong today, they are aiding and abetting it.
Yeah.
So, the other way around, the politician I orchestrate this thing here. Why I say so? You don't make the people that are so desperately poor to the point that when you don't give them money, or when they don't pay you money, you come back with that money there, when I have money. Now then they sit down now, then they wait for what they drop. Made them fet over that.
You know why that happens, sir?
No.
The cheapness in mentality is also exhibited in the politicians.
Because the politicians then come from the population.
Yeah.
The politicians are a cross-section of the population. And one man they way up can they condemn. Now I see what it mean. Now make sometimes knowledge nothing way powerful. I mean they condemn Kandebure because Kandebure be talk for see. Timni man fool. He said Timni man a fool because Timni man would get sold na hand and then the fella. Now this be they try for tell we. He said they only, and now the situation is not just the Timney. Sierra Leoneans are foolish because they're only the fella, the person will get sold in hand. So we not cow them.
That's what we know. That's how we have been brought up. Now the fact this will get for accept. Until we get out of that belief zone, say, now somebody for come with money, we eat money, we choose who that want amongst the and they count money. This thing will never change.
Yeah.
The second side of it is, even those people who are spending the money to get elected, the mentality so cheap because then they think, say, why I go inside politics? Me say go they make me own deal, I go get money. So at the end of the day, everybody na loser.
Well, the man is, if the man spending money in a business, he get for recoup his losses.
But he's a loser.
Yeah, of course he's a loser. But the facts remain say, if you not take money in hand, he get for recoup his money somehow.
In money no mean nothing. The man spend 1 million, they elect him, he go give away billions of dollars worth of mineral resources cheap. He's a loser.
Yeah, we are all losers. Not so just him. We are all losers because we only lost that billion where go give.
Maybe I not go lost because I get an independent mind. I not care about Salon resources. I care about Salon sanity. But that man when they go into politics, we say, I do it for make the country better. You take the country in resources, go give away to foreigner. Or you allow drug dealer for inside the country. They can't kill your own picking. You not loser.
Well, the country, they lose even bigger because that money, if we don't go into building hospitals, if we don't go into building polytechnics, if we don't go in doing our sewer system, free to not get sewer system. Now make people that they suffer from this, how you call themselves, cholera and what's that, this other sick, when waterborne disease. You know, that means to say excrement in our water table. You see? So if
typhoid.
Yeah, typhoid, yes.
You don't understand what they say because they look at the immediate material benefit. That man who sold our resources cheap is not only a loser now, he's going to be a loser forever. You know, Tindo? The suffering in the country named the honor, spiritually as well as physically. There are families in Sierra Leone today where they suffer from that. Yes. Because then grandpa and then great grandpa, then they don't involve something will put the country in a mess.
To do our ad, Mr. Jallo, again. Imran, they always talk say the kind of system we they get or why when they vote na so vote na so we try for remind them say now because we don't mind them first no civilize it.
Now,
Although
everyone say we civilize. So I tell them,
yes,
say we not
yes.
civilize.
Civilization is relative. We get we own kind of civilization. That is a different argument. We'll get another debate on that. You know,
Imran,
you cannot turn around and talk, say, then self gets areas of where we self can see as uncivilized. You know, let us not start that argument there.
Imran,
Mm-hmm.
sociologically, civilization has just one word: tolerance. Tolerance. Because now tolerance they make we all live together. It no matter whether it in Amazon forest or I call this place now Papua New Guinea or it in the Eiffel Tower. If we're not able to tolerate ourselves together, we're not civilized.
We
like
have
for instance, the man don't go appoint another uh next official, I think from the east.
Kenema.
Yes. What you do, they don't begin to do the same thing. That one the coach under, that one the coach under. But at the end of the day, we not get a judiciary will intervene. Because why? They're for their jobs. Because normally we didn't see that can be the judiciary for draw the east them come kanaya. What you do is not correct.
No, but APCs have not gone to court. They get Secretary General when a lawyer. If I don't do a litigation against that, before that is you know the highlight international community, and Kiwango go bans and Musa they talking nonsense. Go to court. Go to court so they not deal with the case. At least go to court.
Wait now, the PR system was quite clear when they make a PR system.
Yeah, we know that.
They can argue the court ruling talks say they get right. They not tell we why they get right. Then tell we say the president get the right for declare PR system. But in ruling, he read for the whole day. They go and read no more, read no more, read no more. Which is why make the court tell we say because of we get first past the post or we get second past the post. Now he make them say PR for take over president over the constituency system. So me that court day. If to
But me,
me,
brother, when the court do what they do, where was the outrage from the population? The population has a duty of care too.
Imran, you don't see how they treat the population.
I don't think I see any outrage from with people. With people just not interested. They want the other person do it for them.
You know, I can always tell Una say, all of us have to take responsibility.
Everybody.
A lot of things that happen at Sierra Leone where the APC as a party for don't take action. There's no need for fete or course. After that so-called election, that decision them it takes let APC stay out of parliament, let them stay out of governance. They should have upheld that until everything is corrected.
Exactly.
But because we not get community mentality.
Now for the money, they want to go back for go each money.
Yeah, Mohamed Bangura and I first go. Yeah, Thompson.
They come, now allow me. They show you how shallow we they think. Yes, they want money. The APC as a political party gets a membership or potential supporter base where they above 2 million people, not to so.
Mm-hmm.
If they wanted to eat free money, if not to be idiots them, then if we organize the membership, if now $1 every member they give per month and they collect $2 million, then they eat far more money than they get now from this nonsense where they gone. And they would have sat in their houses quietly, no sweat, then they get their money, then they. We are as we think, we become as we think.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always tell you people the black race should shut up. We are responsible for all our problems because we're not the youth with God-given brains then. Something and they solve them easy. All man sit down house will not mix. Members una collect money. We'll get
that
a
is the
safe
only
account, whether money they before they go, we month done, other for getting $5,000, get other for getting $10,000, get them. Councillors, mayors, everybody get paid. Then sit down house.
The thing was sad, Mohamed Bangura can publicly, he's in an escromatel and sile.
If they get more money from you know they go yonder.
He's in an escromatel and sile go. An escromatel today not debunk him.
Well, it's fine for them.
30 days.
committee.
He said an escroma, he go to an escromatel and sile, he go na parliament, let go. He talk him publicly against that recording day.
No, I want you give go me what I already talk.
Uh-huh.
My Bangura talk say in story with Guy. First of all, my Bangura don't tell we say politician is the kind of politics for himself, number one. He not talk him and he do him. So in say where he dey, we don't talk about the boycott. Him because interested now work accommodate. So he know for sign, sign because yeah. Well, no, Mr. Jallo, the law say even this. Then afraid because if they go give the name for let them pull the man at parliament, they need pull him. Now make they need do him. The law say them just need for out a list say this man not represent the party, let them pull and come out. Because Mabel Bangura, if he says a good one, so now make it be say don't go declare for PDP. 30 days, they don't do anything against them.
But also, not bend this party, he talk and publicly say an escromagian blessing for go ban parliament. He talk him.
Imran, some of them statements and they don't be careful how they say
I have the video. I have the audio.
Okay, but it's not verified.
It is verified. He talk him publicly.
Make it show where because me Ojimika talk so. I read all Mohamed Bangura what he talk. Mohamed Bangura talk say because he not agree for Sidona house. Now he make no sign because they all this on side them for sign. Now he turn back. So from then now he did na host. Now he call him back for tell him say when they not go to parliament. He just ignore them. He ain't go to parliament.
Suspend 7 and suspend and no able suspend from APC.
Because the APC does not exist anymore as a political party. It's a dead unit. Then they fool themselves, say election they can and they win. I mean, it's a dead unit. Any institution where what insult, one person not a misleader. You know they mislead some side and they if they get for lost you, then they lost you. Yes. The institution is always bigger than the person. APC is a dead party. Low face that.
I agree with you entirely.
What you know I wanted Imran? A lot of things the way the arena social media today. Now they camp them. Now they make anything there.
Daddy, I have the audio in video and audio. I will send it to you.
We not waste time on this issue. The fact is, APC is a dead party. That's why Mohamed Bangura said what he said, and nothing came out of it.
No,
nobody not able to take institutional action against them. Finish.
Yes. I know that. But which I therefore talk to Imran. Me at the statement and also angry come out. This statement will talk so. Now the one that will support Samura. Now the nigga this narrative.
No. I they tell you the word say. I get the video where Mohamed Bangura implicates an escroma. Waiting for Bangura talk. I don't know if that is true. Say because I not be the way he say an escroma tell him. But he talk and publicly say an escroma game. He go to an escroma. He tell an escroma waiting he prepare for do. Now an escroma say, of course, go to parliament if you want for goodie. He talk and publicly.
And send me that audio day.
I go get her for you. And I will also make them play on this platform.
I already all with my member say. So the other thing we want to talk about, where you talk about what would they compare? What would they talk about for like this low people and mind them change from how they deal with it right now? So Now, again, Mr. Jallo, we don't talk about this several times. He come back to the political system we get the country. We know the whole leaders are accountable. When they say accountable, for whole leader accountable, now we tell you, see, they can't make a garden na your veranda. That in time, you finish, you don't make that garden day na your veranda. You vote for again?
Then they vote
No,
for
of course. Of course. Then they vote for Amu because they're idiots them.
once it
But now
counts
then,
money, then they vote for.
now, unless they knock out money, as long as in thinks see, this party here, now they represent my tribe, now they vote for.
Yes, now we party this. From where I born na APC they support. Me papa, me granny, they all na APC they vote for. So what the heck? If APC thief, they know they condemn them. But if SLPP thief, then go condemn them. The same thing when they condemn SLPP for APC, they do and they do nothing.
Then we round up somebody else they call.
Okay, well, let me divorce you, Mr. Jallo. Me now sleep.
I'll get a video for you, sir.
When I thank you.
Thank you.
Imran, don't forget for send me that.
I will get her for you, definitely.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Jallo and Imran T.
My brother, Cabo.
Yes, sir. Very interesting conversation, but like, just quickly on what's in this way, last speaker, they say, for me, the All People's Congress, if they continue to rely on their outdated tactics they are, if they continue to rely on outdated political strategies, where the SLPP don't evolve, SLPP don't evolve.
AI politics and they practice.
SLPP don't evolve. They don't evolve, with a playbook. If the All People's Congress rely on this, believe in me, the 2028 elections, then go lost them before even then cast any votes.
They already lost them. Believe what they tell you.
Then go lost them before even anybody cast a vote.
It's already lost. Una go team up say,
if
una make tripartite. You hear me? I want to give me answer. Una make tripartite. Una get certain recommendations. One of them involve reforms in the electoral office. Una not do the reforms it, then they don't go appoint new commissioner. So the tripartite is done. It's dead. And as long as the tripartite is dead, APC has lost the elections.
The tripartite don't die just the points where they talk for say the person way we can implement them. Namadabio, it don't die from that moment today.
One of the things the Wabeli said the All People's Congress should really do, Mr. Jallo and Imam T, they have to be robust. They have to be prepared now. Now, they get for prepare with a digital warfare.
Is there a centralized command in the All People's Congress to direct
they
that?
They need a digital warfare for now. They need them for counter information.
Because let them unite force, come together because they get for be one force. If they divided and not care who's kind digital waiting and gets, they don't go no way.
Especially then deep fake when they use for targets APC candidates them. The APC therefore think of having a cyber security audit for able for protect them party database system, then communication, then campaign infrastructure from any form of breaches.
My brother, for do that, then get forget unity first.
So the SLPP, technological deployments them way they on now. It's serious. And I write a report on the issues here. We're very long, but I'm not going to mind for sharing them now. I will share them now maybe by the end of this program. The APC need to raise the bar, Mr. Jallo. They are lacking behind. They are lacking behind. They are far behind.
And they fight among themselves.
Far behind.
So you don't ever see divided party they win anything.
then people here for don't demand electoral reforms and a kind of institutional oversight. But when I go sit down, I go appoint a commissioner them again, where none of even the recommendations that we wanna call for, they're not even they just put on a shelf, put them on the table.
Then the PR, they not follow the constitution. Before that, then get the own cabal, they go upline, they go and talk to people without APC and other party they involved.
Right, Mr. Jalo and Impunity. I will share with you now a document where I don't prepare on this very issue, how for counter the SLPP, digital warfare, where it go on, not so just now, it even starts, more than a year ago, it go on. Misinformation, using deep fake and all the rest of it. How for counter the thing in it. I will share them with you now, law will help for amplify them. Would I go listen, they go listen. Would I if you say important for them, then they go ignore them. That's all I have to say, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. You are always on top of your game, bro. I really appreciate you.
Thank you very much. I think we don't do.
Yeah.
Okay. But one thing I go say before they go. The present world of independence. The present world of technology. If APC no man up, let them forget about politics. They have been cautioned several times, but you see the problem with the APC and Agosiana, they have a lot of idiotic egoists them inside the party who feel say, if they not say things not for happen, I make APC the fall. Okay? People think, oh, then a man where they can't tell what him for do. Well, now she don't they. Well, suffer like Arab in the desert. Oh, wait. Let matter be win the next election. Go begin to go pull the inside the house one by one. He deal with them. They don't know what's in the camp. Then they say, bad don't go, they go talk, say. Then they count a system where anybody will write anything, then go no, then go this, then go that. That's the beginning of a Korea type, not Korea type police state. And then wait. Let them not shape up.
Me man, the basic fundamental about politics is about being together in unity. Get unity of purpose, get an agenda, get a program, get objectives. Una the fet among una self like wild dog then some village dog then at the end of box. All man the fet then the fet for one green bungaid. One green bungaid. Me man, they don't lost the election before the election can. They don't lost them. Better just forget about 2028. If this what they get so right now they get for offer the people left, they've already lost it long time. If I one thing I can say to people left, they say me like parable. The last time, the rest we don't cook down. Then we wait for dish the rest. This time, maybe you don't put the rest in the fire already. By the time they reach the rest done. The basic rule. Una get for them together. Una divided like, my goodness. I don't want to see division where bad so inside political party like IFIB and APC. They're not ashamed safe. Because by now, they for don't come to the realization, say they get for come together. They for don't smell the coffee, then come to the realization, say, hey, we need for converge, come together and talk one language. Somebody's got to give something, but they're all hold the bone. Like what you are talking is, you say they not get table. And you're right. Even if they want to put the bone, who said they put the bone? Table not there. So you're right. And I agree with you entirely. Let them build the table first. Not serious people, them. They're not serious at all.
Sierra Leone deserves something beyond what you would discuss. So, as far as me concerned, APCO, SLPPO, na dead woods.
They are not political party them. They are not
Because
political party.
SLPP go win the next election by hook or crook. The same old nonsense go continue in Sierra Leone. The young generation will gradually die from drug abuse and misuse. Whatever seems like a development is never going to be a development, because you cannot come and open a nightclub and call that development. You know, the grab go put solar all over the country, call and development. Because solar, even use now, the amount of power they use solar not able to run them. The amount of power they use inside the solar not able to run
Papa, you go far. Solar not able to run industry.
Now, I they tell you, say, this also where they talk from. All the things that were connected to electricity inside here, a 3-story house. If I say na solar for runner with, but I put panel all over the roof, and even that you know they do. Okay, solar not able to run proper electricity. Now bulb there the light, there may be it go cool 1 or 2 freezer, but even the big freezer you know able. We are jokers in Sierra Leone.
We're not a serious people. We are not serious at all.
For wake up in Sierra Leone. We really get for begin ask the correct questions so that we go think correctly and say, okay, now let's draw the line. You people are elected to do this. If you don't do this, this is what we are going to demand of you. This kind of action is what we are going to take.
Not the people, not the politicians, they do anything.
And you know the next way I get for begin make we promote? From next election, with a campaign all international government, let them deport every Sierra Leonean. You know what they do? We will sit on a diaspora, now they mix up salon. If then deport, we will go begin suffer there, we go take with politicians them to task.
Well, the thing is, where the truth sit down. We don't even realize that we're in a very dark place.
Because most of us in the diaspora are here having a free ride. We grab the money, go work, you get money. If you say that's all life is about.
You go build big house where in might not ever sleep because beaucoup they build house and they die before they go inside the house. But Sierra Leone is in a very dark place. Very dark place. We have to do something drastic. By now, them politicians they have for don't come to the realization, say, hey, we actions. It inhabits with people well-being. We actions and what they're waiting.
You know,
it deliberately delay the people and suffering. We have to do something. We have to do something. They don't care.
As they come, I want you the danger. Not a matter of just talking it. Let us make it visual. At this material moment, Sierra Leone has a population of over 60%, were they below age 30. Okay? 10 years from now, those people will be over age 50. 10 years from now, 90% of those people will be derelicts and drug addicts. You know the gravity of that kind of situation?
You telling me?
We know they see what in they can before we, not Sierra Leone.
People don't know some of the side effects of this drug where they take. How we women and go begin to born beginning with serious child defects and mental retardation.
In Imran, most of them not even get forget Pekin. Because they're not there in the economic and social condition for get picking. I not think say they see the kind condition with them picking the panas alone. Then there's here. Then there's here. My wife in brother get some picking the way take from one of his late brother bring an a Freetown. He did with him. This mobile they go he come elect. He call he say they want send a backup line. In mama, if he see the cry, say do ya outside and they picking the all, they don't know that they cow this kush and this tramadol, now in the picking and they pa, do ya learn picking no candy. This is how bad our country has gone. But people will sit in the diaspora and talk a lot of crap. Especially in America.
They don't get a story, both Naya and
some bunch of Sierra Leoneans in America then they. And the majority of them are SLPP supporters.
They don't
complete and begin deport Sierra Leone.
They don't do a study Naya where they know for say people and where they take drugs. When they're born picking them, most of them picking them, they're mentally slow, very slow.
Yes, why not? Why not? But the fact is, most of these people in this drug zone, they're not get for born picking. So now depopulation they take place.
That are the other aspect. They when they born the picking, he didn't full up.
Let God help Salon. Mister,
yes,
we don't for duty today.
Okay, pa.
We tell God thank you. Let God help we will not go tire. We go they come, we go they talk. And one of the people that know say some of who care.
Me, if something is wrong, I'll say it. If I believe say it's wrong, that's my opinion. I would make a disclaimer, say it is my opinion, and I will say it. But one thing I know they do, I know they support any political wing because they are all criminals. They are all deeper criminal enterprise in our country. They don't turn we country to a crime scene. If anybody not see that, he accept that. He come to the realization, say, we have to get rid of them pests there. They are pests.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
Sierra Leone has always been a crime scene.
Sad.
Like how they not tell we the correct history of what happened in Freetown. Now so they not tell we the correct history. You know what he make Koya Kingdom collapse?
Talk to
now
me.
Because within the Koya Kingdom, then collaborate with Europeans for sell Africans into slave trade.
Nothing happens so right now. Then still they collaborate with they collaborate with I call them foreigners there for take the diamond out, make deals them, one of the benefits the people there. How much money go sign deal for 99 years?
You see, this is why most times I can tell you, say, let us don't focus on those actors. Mohamed Bangura say Mohamed Bangura is an idiot. I know him when he was a small boy. And I know the level where he reached. Take go Canada, he left Canada, come, Salon back, can't join politics because Salon any Jack and Tom can go they become a politician. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I know the kind of person in mentality, but he doesn't know me. So for me, he is not a factor. The factor is how do we get our people to move away from this way than they think? Because now the way the people and they think, now they are bogwy. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
We get now I make I be one show this thing just now where the conversation change. We get this mentality of private gain versus public gain. What in the happen at Sierra Leone is we they try for private gain, but there is public decay because of the way they think. When we come on Friday, I will discuss this back and let people them. You know, let us forget about all these idiots in politics. We cannot change them. The more they talk about them, the more they feel, and then supporters, then they feel say, then better. I'd always tell you, say, people them where they cause trouble, if you always they talk about them, then they feel relevant. Stop talking about them. Let us approach the policies. Let us approach the issues. Sierra Leone needs a change. As we brothers say, we need a structural change, a transformation in leadership ethics in Sierra Leone.
The right word and a transformation, a U-turn.
By talking about these idiots or even sympathizing with any of them. Because none of them have the intellectual and emotional maturity to make that.
Me, I don't come to the conclusion, say SLPP, APC, me not see any difference.
At the same mentality, the human being is a product of how he thinks.
Anybody will elect Sierra Leone, the very first thing conclusion and the way you get for draw.
At the same mentality. The only thing that they come up from different directions. One get brutality, the other one get persuasion. That's all. But at the same mentality. So don't get yourself caught up in the trouble within they create. Don't get yourself caught up in that trouble, Mr.
I feel so much for the people, but the people not really help themselves. Because when I see the same thing they happen to una. Una country not the better. When I see the people when they're sick, then they go over. When the chairman sick, they don't get and go overseas.
Then say they
India. Where person in India, don't pass 1 month. You know how much money don't spend? You know how much money they spend? Una not get them, then get them. Whose kind of system now one day where politicians and get access to healthcare, foreign healthcare, when a good superior one. Una the inferior one self una not get her. Anybody will seek pass even money for a social media. The only thing where parliamentary people and politicians and they do now for Kerkasa and Kigo. They not a bill clinical for una. They get a reservoir for bring Kasanki. I can't tell you bye bye when you die. And I rather with people and they glad for when my brother die, come he bring Kasanki. Ah, that man a good man. The man can't tell you, brother, I die one bye-bye. He not provide aspirin where or transcycline, wherever we don't save you, brother, alive. You know, the people we they talk, sometimes the people are just not get any liking for them. I mean, nowadays, I already said nothing for nobody that's alone.
Well,
all them here they happen, they're not even the show, they're not even the show outrage. When they're done, they go to me, brother, when they talk this now. They not go to court, they cut the rogue them. If they cut rogue now, other country, all man in the street. Kenya right now, they in the street. Right now, they don't put so much pressure on the president. Now, Sierra Leone, then they kill people. Now, Sierra Leone, then they kill people.
Listen, Imran. You know why Kenya then they do that? Then be bring them up for stand for the right. In Sierra Leone, then tell you say Fredo. Not so?
I'm telling you.
Well, so just stop vexing, my friend. I don't tell you say vexation not a change.
You wanna got something where blatantly clear. Judge go rogue. Everybody needs to come out and say, we'll not put you there for that. They appeal it.
There is a proviso to that, Imran.
Exactly.
You know, Tina, the proviso? You are as you think and you become as you think. Your actions reflect the way you were brought up.
Exactly. We left and give God day. Then one day,
you cannot change a society. People don't even know something and they do wrong.
Yeah.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
They don't know something and they do it wrong. Left for the vex.
You punish them. God go punish them. God will punish the people them. That they were sick in India, they say they take treatment. You able to go to Liberia for treatment? You able to afford for go church ram? Even church ram, You're not able to pay for go day. You know, I know you understand with people then.
And Imran,
Yes, Papa.
you see, you cannot be a teacher. You know why?
I don't teach possible fool.
Well, me not teacher.
Well, you get a patient, be possible fool.
See, they see the pain where teacher get. And Salon not take teacher seriously. That's one reason why we are swear.
If I Salon not a fool, now 2 pits then 2 pits. 2 pits.
When something done bad for change them, you will want the change for happen, you get forget a lot of temperance, if I can put it that way. Otherwise, you know they achieve the result. Hey, APC, SLPP. If not, then they will sell you for the next century. Sell you, they go beyond 2 centuries.
Now for the video now they look for so last and for her. I don't speak on things that I have not.
They no matter to me. I not care about that. What I care about? Let the people of Sierra Leone know what in them for no.
No.
In Sierra Leone.
My issue is if something don't happen, it don't happen. Now for saying we learn from it. We strategize around it. But not they take our push under the carpet.
Are we really learning in Sierra Leone?
No, we're not learning. I'm not interested to learn.
Anyway, for solve the problem, we're not talking about it.
Anyway,
the Sierra Leone are not they accept say wrong, so talking about it will never solve the problem.
I will tell you family then goodbye. Let we go rest.
Thank you. We go come again on Friday. Today we don't get small fun now. I don't they tell this old parcel left for the Mexico. I just know.
I don't ready for go. I don't ready for go lower 6-0. I don't ready for go lower 6-2.
I say Saloma no able kill me. Una be don't announce me that na FM 98.1. So I they are ready for come out.
Well, me own case, I'm not afraid to die. And if die come, me come. But the only thing what they say to Sierra Leonean, they be don't pull me good name. Me bad name, una left and give me. Then they are not the grill, nobody pull me bad name. And
So
because Saloma, what's in a good but now for slander others. With this propaganda within the pa for lie. Me not the now one day. So if you don't pull me good name, then the me not what's now. Take the good name, but me bad name do you on the left and give me. I don't allow anybody for Kanye and they protect them vehemently. So far, now we come, now we they go. We love una so much. We appreciate una. We know say we get people and we really agree with us, and we get the one and we disagree. But the thing is, let us not disagree just because we want to disagree. Let we disagree because we get good, credible evidence where really mean to say you get every right to. But just then sentimental disagreement, we got for left more. Salon in a very dark place. So the one that we come, Salon talk, when we brought away call, the man, I'm so proud of you. I'm so much in love with you these days. I don't even know. Thank you very much for your contributions. Winston Ojukutu, say hello. We say hello back. Thank you for your good work. We know you sacrifice. You know, one of them man them way. They fed you ready for wrestle with evil now we can't see. Because this now wickedness. For let few people that sit down in the mondo condo, they know they share the condo. And they know more the mondo. We'll go for stop them. Mata Sewa, he said this is a sad situation for our people. Indeed, my sister. God bless you for your contribution. We want you to contribute even more. Good evening by Millicent Baroma Kamara. We appreciate you. Good evening to you too, my sister. God bless you. You can come, I can see you, but you know can take more, you know can take active part. We want to for participate because if we get proper interaction, we could get idea flows for let we try for begin to change things there. We get Mama. We say good evening, Saz. Thanks for imparting knowledge about our Mama Salon. God bless you. God bless you too, my sister. Let God continue for bless you, and we appreciate you so much. Lord, we all continue for the subscribe and the contribute by participating in whatever little way, because make we all not die, we go, we say we were part of the problem. It go rather nice for let we say we are part of the solution. We love una so much. Alusan Sankara, but you na furniture at this place here. We love you so much. Good evening. We appreciate you. Indeed, you are a family. Pajalo, we don't try. We don't do what we need for do.
So,
Wait till
you want begin build table now, make you say Sankara na furniture.
you get bad man taking away. Mark you know, wait till you better bad man now. You can't put baby gold for me basket. For me, man, it is so right. For now, we get some time for putting the board. We can forget table. Hey, we don't even get a board itself for making the table. Carpenter not available. Board not there, carpenter not there.
Carpenter, no worry.
So far, Mulem, now they want that. Now we come, now we they go. We they say tata.
Oh, now thank you for listening to we. We go come back on Friday. Do ya? Wanna like the video, wanna share them, wanna help people then for come, let them they can discuss. Because this is about how we for change Sierra Leone. We're not doing with malice. I not get malice against anybody. If it matter be all in nonsense way they do actually tell people they say Namidemia. And that's true, Namidemia, because I married woman from born to the street.
You man, they can't let for share a table with you because anybody we connected with that man, they don't want nothing for do with them. Because the virus, I don't want to for let it transfer for me.
Well, me on that day, I not transfer the virus to me. I for transfer to you. Not if you corrupt like a
That is coming because if you keep going near that virus there, it was past hepatitis. Very high contagion.
If that, you know that. You know, say this one are not able to corrupt them. So forget it. So as I say, let we begin learn for think outside the box. The solution to Sierra Leone problem is there. But it not go come if everybody they team up on you. It go come if we all team up together. United we stand, divided we fall. Any day we cut off arms, unity. But today we not understand what's in that mean. And that we didn't have for make people they understand what it mean for unite. And not only the unity not get for make we all the same. Nobody, no all not the all man they turn man, all man turn woman, all man turn Timini, all man even Mobutu try for make all man turn Lingala Nazai fail. You cannot force a people to become what they are not. But you can get a people to become what they are not by using the correct tools. I will repeat them back. You cannot force a people, but you can get them to be. Because in this world, the energies them get for relate. The Jama principle. When the energies then relate, now they form the Jama, now they form the community, now they form the congregation, now they bring we together. So our unity is on spiritual connection, not a material connection. Salon, we're not able to unite because we don't put the material connection before everything. You not get money, they can't stand it. Well, anything money you now want.
That's the money me pass all. Now the Solomon I get the money, now I get for decide what he wants. Now I get for tell we what he want.
We have the wrong views about the right things. But it will take time for people to understand this. And I believe, say, we'll get for keep going. We'll get for keep the message flowing. Gradually, people will begin to see the picture. Then the will come.
The people are the fool we. If we want for finance with party, if everybody in the world, everybody Sierra Leone, and we are about 2 million as you rightly put up, we all say, oh, in 5 pound, 10 pound. We go run a whole election with that money there. More
Why
than
not?
enough.
Why not? Now left election business. Now we can help even with national development. If we politicians and trustworthy, every Sierra Leonean say every month I they give $100, £100 towards a national fund for develop salon. We don't need for go bigger no side.
We need to go far. Exactly.
We don't need for go bigger no side. But this my Friday will they come back because I get the slides here where they don't prepare. Will they come back to them on Friday? Because these are the things we need to know. When we know them things here, then we'll go able to begin manage our affairs as a people. Friday, not the same topic, but they can't discuss them here. They can't discuss them. Let people then begin to say it will be in our best interest if we put aside private gain, we come with community gains. And I thank you for listening to we. By the way, they go sleep, so not go dream about Mother Bio. You grab this
man. Let me read me 23rd Psalm because I know I was here and him because he's a nightmare just by hearing his name.
Left me the me as food, yeah. Now good night,
night, family.
We not for make this country fall. Mama Salo, we let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and fisheries. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002, continue to haunt the nation. The war, fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous blood diamonds, left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of Grievance, characterized by deep-seated resentment and divisions along ethnic, regional, and partisan lines, remains a dominant force in Sierra Leone's political landscape. These grievances often stem from historical injustice, perceived marginalization of certain groups, and the legacy of corruption and nepotism in government. As a result, the political discourse and interactions in Sierra Leone are frequently charged with mistrust and antagonism, impeding efforts to build a unified national identity. This fractured political climate has significant implications for nationhood and development. The continuous cycle of blame and counter-blame between political parties has diverted focus from more critical developmental policies and reforms. Public institutions struggle with inefficiency and corruption, further eroding citizens' trust in the government. Consequently, national unity remains elusive, with regional and ethnic loyalties often taking precedence over a collective national identity. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development efforts, as political instability discourages foreign investment and disrupts long-term planning. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic lines. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical grievances, promote inclusive governance, and foster political culture that prioritizes national interests over partisan gain.
Alligator